This is our 2000 Pursuit 3400 offshore sport fishing boat. It's equipped with twin Cummins 370 horsepower diesels. The engines have about 1,600 hours on them, considered fairly low time. On the port side here on the bow, you can see the railing system. It's heavy duty stainless, good for safety walking around. And as we go back on the port side, you can see the outrigger. We have an outrigger system on here. It's Rupp, good outriggers, great for tuna fishing. The boat's done a lot of tuna fishing. Rod holders on the side. And then as we go back to the stern, you see the full beam swim platform with a built-in ladder. If you're a diver, it's invaluable. On the foredeck, it's got good ventilation for the cabin with 3 hatches, one large center hatch and the port and starboard hatch a little bit smaller. Anchor locker in the foredeck. And up on the hardtop, from here you can see the port and starboard spotlights. You can see the hailer, and the front antenna is a radar antenna for the 72-mile analog radar system. Another outrigger on the way back. Working back to the stern, the entry is through the starboard stern tuna door. It's a very generous tuna door. Also very easy access. And then to the center of the stern, we've got a nice auxiliary seating arrangement with a pull-down seat for 3 passengers. Normally it would be in a stowed position for fishing or cruising, but it's easy to get to when you need it. And in front of that, on the rear of the deck, is a very generous, large fish locker with macerator and pump and a measuring stick in here for your fish. Smaller fish locker to starboard, also with a macerator pump and an overboard pump. It can be used also as an ice chest. Over here on the rear deck is the base plate for the custom stainless steel crabbing winch system. It's not on the boat right now, but it's a great winch. It'll handle commercial grade crab pots full of crabs very easily. Over on this side you have raw and freshwater washdown. And we move over to the tackle center. It holds 5 drawers. We have the drawers that go in there. And then up in here is the live bait well with circulating pump. It can handle 3 or 4 scoops of bait if you ever want to take that much bait with you. Then there's a bait prep lid right here and freshwater sink. Very handy when you're working with a lot of bait. Before I get over to the starboard side, we'll start by opening up the engine hatch. It's a power engine hatch lift. Makes access to the engine room real easy. Lots of room down there, easy to work on everything, and it's got a great lighting system with an automatic oil change system. Also, there's a shower on the deck, real handy. And then we get into the electronics, and one of our favorite things is this auxiliary fish finder we put on the fish deck. It works real well. It's handy to have when you're fishing. You don't have to go up to the helm and see where your fish are or what's going on under the boat. You got it right here on the fish deck, and also you have a remote handheld autopilot, so you can drive the boat from back here while you're fishing. It's great. Continuing on with the electronics, you've got two chart plotters, redundant chart plotters. They're on different systems, so if one goes out, the other one's still active and works. One chart plotter, the other chart plotter. The bottom one here, the main one, also has radar. It has a bottom on it, fish finder, that type of thing. And here's your 72-mile independent radar from the Raymarine system. This is Furuno. This is all Raymarine with a Raymarine autopilot, and it's a great autopilot. Also, there are two VHS radios, these two here, redundant gauges for the twin engines, and then you have Sirius radio and CB radio, and then these are the remote controls for the hardtop spotlights, forward spotlights. Under the captain's chair you have the very deep, very large tackle drawers, and then next to that, to the rear of the captain's chair, is a beverage center. It's got fresh water, prep area, and drink holders or bottle holders, whatever you're doing at the time. And then there's more storage under the helm seating for various things, and a small storage lid up here on the helm deck, up on top. Now we'll head down to the cabin. On the way down you can see the stairs. The sole is all teak and holly. Beautiful cabinetry, the same wood. In the center here is the island walk-around queen bed. And then to the starboard side is the hanging locker. And moving to the port side, you've got the flat screen TV and lots of storage in the galley, freshwater sink in the galley, and you have a single burner electric stove, more cabinetry under the sink. You have a refrigerator freezer combo and a microwave. And moving to the back of the galley, we're going into the head now. Solid door. Got a full shower, a vacuum flush head system with a teak top on it for drying. And of course a sink and a vanity with electricity and its own lighting. Under the stairs you have more of your electronics and circuit breakers and power cutoff. Just storage, basically. We store dock lines and things like that. You got the power control center on the back of the cabin. You got AC, DC systems, everything you need to control your power and handle everything. And then this is a large, comfortable dinette area for seating, and it has a custom marlin engraved table on top, which I never get tired of seeing that. It's beautiful.
I can get it.
Okay, on the underside of the hardtop is some very ingenious rod holder storage. One to port, one to starboard. They each hold five rods, out of sight, out of your way, until you're ready for them. Up in there. They're pretty nice.